Hey church, my name's Peter.
And I'm James.
And welcome to our 12th digital service.
So make sure you're watching through the playlist. You should see the worship and sermon come up next if you are. If you're not, don't worry, go into the description box and click the link to watch this through the playlist.
So this week we'll be continuing on our series, The Pleasures of God. And Pastor Jeremiah has an exciting sermon for us this week with the topic of his election.
Next up, we have
Testimony Tuesdays.
So your testimony can be about anything, big or small, something that God has even taught you or something you've learned in this period of time. And I'm sure God has, even in this quarantine period. For myself, I'm noticing this period is a time that I have with my family like no other. The amount of time that we can spend together, we'll probably never get this again in our lifetimes. And I've taken this opportunity to learn how to cook and spend more time with my family. So what have you learned, Peter?
I've learned how to deliver quality counselling over Zoom. So I'm used to the privacy of a counselling room and the intimacy of the counselling room. But due to these seasons, we have to learn to adapt. And it's been a humbling process, but it's also an exciting one.
Prayer meeting is on at 4:30 today via Zoom. You can get the link and the password to the meeting in our Facebook page. After our prayer meeting, we've got a special event today. We've got some fun and games lined up for us, which will require you to be on your computer or your mobile phone. It is going to be much easier to play if you're on your computer. So for 4:30 today, try to get a computer. If not, you'll be fine to join via phone.
Join us and it'll be fun.
It will be fun.
Awesome. As usual, cell groups are on Monday, Wednesdays and Thursdays. Please contact your cell group leader if there's any questions. Up next, we have tithes and offering. So today we'll be reading from Deuteronomy 8:17, and it goes like this. You may say to yourself, my power and my strength of my hands have produced wealth for me. But remember, the Lord your God, for it is He who gives you the ability to produce wealth, and so confirms His covenant which He swore to your ancestors as it is today. So church, the one thing to keep planted inside of our hearts and our mind is that yes, we have the ability to create wealth, but at the end of the day, it is by the grace of God that we'll be able to do that. It is by His strength in us that we're able to produce this wealth that we have. So let us continue to give back to what belongs to God. Let us continue to sow into the kingdom as we continue to sow into those around us. So this same truth applies to how we should be living our life. We are alive today because of the grace of God. And we need to understand that. And when we do, that allows us to treat people and honor people the way that God has intended us to. Because we don't deserve to be here.
Yeah, that's right. That's definitely a very humbling thought once you know everything that we have is enabled by God.
Amen to that.
Our internet banking details are down in the description below. If you want to make your tithes and offerings, please go down there to find our internet banking details.
Subscribe to our YouTube and Facebook to stay updated with us. Share the video, and worship is up next. Don't forget the game. Welcome to our 11th digital service.
Yeah.
12. Dang it. Put that in. That's gonna be good.